This is a 2015 Toyota Camry XSE. It's a brand new model for Toyota, and it's available at your Toyota dealership right now. And it's a mid-cycle refresh. What that means is that the exterior is new, but the powertrain is the same. And this is a segment that we like to call almost everything you ever wanted to know about the brand new Toyota Camry XSE, and that is coming up next.
David Lee.
And David, what's your title?
I'm a Product Education Administrator for Toyota Motor Sales USA.
That's a big title. And just talk to me. It's really casual. Let's look under the hood. Let's see what you got under the hood of this brand new 2015 Camry XSE.
Yeah, this is our XSE. This is our V6 model. This is Camry's biggest gasoline engine. 3.5 liters, 268 horsepower, 248 pound-feet of torque. And it's made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and that moves this Camry around with authority.
Now there's another engine, right? This is the obvious, the 6-cylinder, but the 4 is more popular.
Yeah, in fact, our 4-cylinder models actually make up about 84% of total Camry sales, with the V6 here only at about 6%. Our 4-cylinder engine is a 187 horsepower and 187 pound-feet of torque engine, and once again made it to a 6-speed automatic, and that is by far our most popular engine. And we offer a...
Why do you think that is?
Well, I think the Camry owners really like the power delivery of our 4-cylinder engine, and horsepower really is not very high on their priority list of shopping needs, right? They prefer interior comfort, sound quality, overall vehicle driving dynamics, much over the actual power output of the driveline.
So we're looking at probably more fuel economy-based buying decisions than we are power.
Yeah, I think so. Fuel economy, range on the vehicle is up over 500 miles with a 4-cylinder engine, so you have a lot of usability there, and the 4-cylinder engine is quite peppy.
Now, since this is the same powertrain and trains as in the previous model, MPGs have not changed, right?
That's correct. They carry.
I think 25 for this guy combined.
Yes.
And do you remember the number for?
You know,
we'll font it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it up there. We'll font it up there, so don't worry. We'll get it up there. All right, let's talk about the design language. I mean, obviously, it's much more aggressive. Tell me about the thinking behind that.
Well, we really wanted to make some major changes to the Camry. We wanted to make it look more athletic, drive more athletic, and feel more stylish inside. So as far as the outside goes, the athletic appearance, we really went to work on the front bumper, the hood line, new headlamps, new grille. As you can notice here, this is one of our sport-tuned cars. The SE and XSE have a honeycomb grille. If you have an LE or XLE, you'll have a 5-bar grille here. But this is designed to really attract your attention to the front of the car, get you excited about it. Integrated turn signals and there also are integrated turn signals and daytime running lights on some of the models in that lower bumper there for an all-new front-end look, and that carries around to the side and onto the rear of the car.
Okay. Right, tell me about the new tires and wheels, right? This is the XXE, so we have 18-inch wheels.
Yes, the XSE model does feature 18-inch wheels and tires. And this is coupled with some suspension retuning we did. The chassis is stiffer, first of all. We retuned the springs and shocks. The XSE has the most aggressively tuned suspension. These 18-inch wheels and tire really cap that off to give the XSE model the most precise steering we can offer in Camry.
All right, now let's move back. Let's talk about the interior. What have you done that's new in here?
Well, as we did with the exterior, we have a large scale of change in the interior. If you look to the left, you're going to see some controls for our new advanced driver assistance systems, such as the blind spot monitor with cross-traffic alert, adaptive radar cruise control, a lane departure alert. But then if you look past the steering wheel there into your gauge area, we've got an all-new multi-information display that tells you some great information about the car, such as, in this case here, which door is actually open on the car. It'll tell you your individual tire pressures, and you can even customize the accent colors on there as an owner.
Nice. And one of the segment first is the ability to actually charge your cell phone just by putting it into the little cubby hole, right?
Exactly. If you go over to the center stack there, you're going to see an all-new audio system with a revised bezel design. The clock has been moved off the dash into the audio system. Moving down past the heater AC controls, though, into that storage area, that's where your wireless charging is at. And we've also changed the location of all of our plug-in points for USB and aux to make them easier to get to, too, for ergonomics.
And I see you've got heated seats. You've got all the the luxury amenities that people want.
Yeah, absolutely. And the XSE model really is that. It's sporty luxury. If you want luxurious comfort, the XLE model is the way to go. But if you want to have luxury but have the sporting suspension, then this XSE model is your car.
Now, this car is, if I remember right, you said it's a 1.75 inches longer, right? And a little bit wider, but that's on the outside, right? The inside dimensions remain identical to the previous car.
Yeah, Camry's dimensional changes are very small. The car is about 1 3/4 inches longer, and all of that is outside of the wheels. The wheelbase remains the same, although we have moved the track out a 1/2 inch, or roughly a 1/2 inch, to give it a little bit more of a sporty stance.
So the wheels pop out farther.
The wheels pop out a little farther. Overall body width is about the same. The overall body height is a touch lower, but it's very, very close. But inside Camry, we've always had a lot of space. We have excellent back seat space there, and that hasn't changed for this model.
Let's see it. Let's watch it. Let's have a seat back there. You got some stuff back there.
Yeah,
we can certainly move it.
Yes,
let's move your stuff and pop in there. Actually, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
All right, so he's taller than me. That's why I wanted him to jump in and show you, because that is where I drive. This is completely unstaged and completely, as you can tell, done on the fly. Nice. Look at it. Look at that legroom. 6'4".
Yep.
How's the headroom?
That's great.
Andre, is it true? Good headroom?
Da. You know, and Roman, you were up here driving, and you've got long legs, so you can see this seat is probably back pretty close to the back of the track, I would guess.
Yep.
And at 6'4", I've still got plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom here. I can take advantage of the fold-down armrest in the seat from my bottle. So riding out here with you guys today, I had plenty of comfort.
All right, come on out.
You know, I think my favorite feature about the car really is its driving dynamics. I was involved heavily in this car when we developed it in the fall of 2011 as a 12 model. Thought it rode and drove great then. I got in this car on the test track a couple years back as we went to these revised suspension settings, and was very, very impressed with that. And I think my favorite thing is the suspension, and also I love our hybrid driveline too. Yeah,
let's talk about the different models, because obviously we have got the top-of-the-line sporty model here, but there are different models for different people, right? There is a base model, which is a 4-cylinder. We talked about that. Talk to me about the hybrid models.
Yeah, so, you know, gasoline, we have the 4 grades, you know, the 2 comfort tuned and the 2 sport tuned. For hybrid, we have 3 grades. We're going to have LE still, which is your entry car.
Yep.
Then we're going to go to XLE, which is your luxurious hybrid. And then we have SE, which has a little bit less luxury than the XLE version, but it's sportier. It has a stiffer suspension and a much sportier ride and feel.
New, right?
And that is the new grade for hybrid, is the SE model.
So people wanted a more sporty, they wanted a more kind of engaging hybrid.
Absolutely. This is a case where our consumers and our owners out there that already had the hybrids were asking for a more sporty suspension. We've had SE badged vehicles, but we really wanted to get in there and give them that ride quality that they wanted too.
Okay, and one of the things that I remember from our product presentation was that we're getting above 40 mpg on the hybrids. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, when you look at a car that's in the mid-size sedan segment that weighs in the upper ranges of the 3,000 pounds there, to get a vehicle that gets over 40 city MPG is pretty good. The LE model will actually hit 43 city MPG on its EPA ratings, and the XLE and SE models will hit you at 40 MPG in the city. So very, very efficient for cars that have got a lot of space.
I'm going to put you on the spot, see if you remember this. What's the average age of the buyer of the SE, not the XSE, because that's new, the SE? Oh, I'm going to put him on the spot. All right, that's not fair. It's 45 years old.
Is it 45? I was going to say 45 or 47. It's younger than me, which pisses me off. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But it is younger, and that's one of the things we're looking to do too. Is not only you know, offer new, excuse me, we're not only looking to offer new grades for the car, but we are looking to bring in new customers that maybe perhaps hadn't considered Camry before, and give them an exciting vehicle that looks exciting, drives exciting, but still maybe fits their lifestyle.
Yeah, and of course people buy Toyotas not because of the sporty nature of these Camrys. Obviously they buy them because of the reliability. And is that still baked into this car?
Yeah, I think you could really make a good case for our QDR, as we call it, still being there.
Which is
quality, durability, and reliability. Yeah, you know, the ability of that car to stick around with you for a few years. You know, we offer great warranties and include that roadside assistance program there for the first couple years of ownership. So we have a lot of that what we're known for, right? That Toyota DNA is still there, but what we've done now is raise the excitement level up to go with that a little bit there. I've always felt like Camry is a car that people should buy, right? It's got a lot of good qualities, it's a great piece of transportation, but why not have it be a car that people would want to buy?
Yeah, because obviously this is a little bit of an appliance in some ways.
Yeah, they have a perception of that. I think that's been a little bit of a view of the car, and so we're trying to change that. We've got you know, a new direction from on high, from Akio Toyota, to make the cars more exciting, and our engineering teams are all too happy to do that. They love to do that. This XSE really is a product of Monty Kerr's engineering team and his suspension group, where he turned them loose and said, hey guys, let's make something fun, go out there and develop something, and let's talk about it and then put it into production.
Thank you very much. That was perfect.
You betcha.
Thanks. Our almost everything you ever want to know segment is basically for somebody who's interested in buying this particular model. And for you, the most important number I figure is $31,000. That's how much it starts for. You can also get more expensive with more goodies. all the electronics, of course. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and everyday reviews. Ciao.